Hey guys, so like you saw, we're gonna be watching some more Soul Eater. I'm planning on just like going through like probably all of Soul Eater today, or maybe I'll take a break and then finish it tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Okay, let's go.
A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body.
Can you go any faster?
Evil monk Rasputin, you're mine. I'm gonna eat your soul.
You can try, but your effort will be wasted. Not even bullets can do any harm to me.
Guess it's a good thing I don't use bullets then. I hate wasted effort. So like I said, this quiche and egg soul of yours is about to be my dinner. Souls are so yummy. I hope it's a cool morning. That's how cool days always start out. And a cool guy like me deserves the coolest morning possible.
Morning, soul. It's time for you to get up, sleepy boy.
But Blair!
But there's no real hurry, right? There we go, all done. You could stay here and play with me today. We'll have some fun. Soul, drag yourself out of bed and eat some breakfast. It's almost time for school. Oh,
Wait.
Good morning, Maka.
I have a feeling that this particular morning
Soul.
is not going to be cool at all.
How many souls did you collect? 12. How many did you get?
So, Maka,
Quiet, please. Can't you see that I'm reading? Don't interrupt me.
I don't get what you're so mad about. It's just a stupid book.
Maka. Was there something you wanted to say?
It's about this rumor that's been going around. You know that one teacher we used to have? The one who died? They found him with a Statue of Liberty sticking out of his brain.
Oh, you mean Sid and the statue to the forehead incident. What about it?
You haven't heard? They say there's some weird dude that's been coming after students from the academy lately. I guess some kid in the next class over got messed up pretty bad. The point is, everyone who's seen this dude, they all say the same thing. They say he was a zombie who had a hole in the middle of his forehead! Did you really have to hit me again?
So your theory is that the zombie is Sid? Please, it's only a story somebody made up to scare everyone.
All right, kids, quiet down. Class is about to start.
not going to bother taking attendance, but I will tell you one thing right now.
Wait,
Anyone who thinks the bell decides when class is over is wrong. I
Stop.
do. Clear? How was that, Maka? Isn't your old man cool?
Hey, is it just me, or is that stupid father of yours making that goofy face right at us?
I think it's just you. Please do not refer to him as my father.
What's up with this death scythe? Are you supposed to be our new teacher now or something?
I'm just a substitute until they find someone who can fill Sid's position permanently. That still means I'm in charge of this class. So as long as I'm here, you will call me Professor Death Scythe. All right then, let's take attendance.
You said you weren't gonna take roll.
I'm not going to take attendance for the guys, but I think I will for all the ladies.
Damn it, quit being a creep!
Oh, please.
He doesn't know when to quit this one. So later. Here it is. For today, you get the lowest grade possible. Okay, let's get this class started now.
Hey, old man, what did you just write down there?
Oh, that reminds me. Maka and Soul,
What is it now?
Lord Death wants to see you in the death room. You've been excused from class, so get going. Shoo, shoo.
He wants to see us? Engage the witch hunter. A remedial lesson in the graveyard?
oh,
Hello? I wonder why Lord Death wants to see us.
Who knows?
Look at Soul and Maka down there. They think they can show their backs to me, do they?
oh,
Spot, let's go. Right. Assassin's rule number 1. Dissolve in the darkness and erase your breath. Wait for an opening to attack your target. Oh, look, it's Blackstar.
Why are you standing up there yelling like an idiot?
yeah, pretty much.
They found us pretty easily.
It can be real difficult to hide when you're as big a star as I am. Oh well, that's a disadvantage I think I can handle. Pretty big of me, huh, Tsubaki?
Oh, yes. Seriously?
What are you doing here? Were you guys called in to see Lord Death too?
What if we were?
Here, I'll call him. 42, 564. Whenever you want to knock on death's door. Lord Death, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, hello, what's up? Thanks for coming.
Scythemeister Maka reporting in.
Yeah, and Dark Arm Meister Blackstar too.
And Tsubaki, I'm his partner.
Well, what did you want with us?
All right, I have a little assignment for you guys to take on.
Assignment?
Some extra lessons.
Huh? Those extra lessons that stupid people get? Those lessons?
Well, screw that. I'm gonna be a Death Scythe. I'm way too cool for extra lessons.
Do you remember your duty as Meisters and weapons?
Yes. Our duty as Meisters is to feed our weapons 99 Kishin souls and 1 witch's soul. We collect evil souls in order to keep the world at peace. We work to create a Death Scythe, weapon of the Grim Reaper Death.
You are absolutely right. But do you know how many souls all of you have managed to collect? Exactly 0.
Shut
It
up.
isn't something to laugh about, Chuckles. Anyway, are you ready to learn what your extra lessons will entail? Maybe you've already heard the rumors about Sid, who taught here at the Academy until recently.
See? I was right. It wasn't just a story.
Yeah. But a zombie, I always thought he was a really good teacher.
You're right. When he was alive, he was regarded as an excellent teacher. But when he became a zombie, he changed. He has been released from the fear of death, and now he wants others to have the same freedom he does. He is trying to train students to free themselves as well. But when a student won't listen, Sid attacks. Another difficulty is that we still don't know who changed Sid into a zombie, or what their motive could possibly have been.
Okay! You can leave it all to me, sir. For our extra lesson, we just have to eliminate these guys?
Yep, that's pretty much it. Now, I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but if you happen to fail at these extra lessons, then you're all going to be expelled.
What? You're gonna kick us out? There's nothing to worry about. I can take care of guys like this in my sleep.
Come out! Nap time's over, zombie!
Hey, Tsubaki. sure this is where we want to start looking? Don't zombies get up and move around a lot?
Might as well check this place first to be sure he isn't here.
I'm not gonna let myself get expelled with some walking dead.
It looks like an ordinary gravestone to me.
Come out! I never even listened to your lessons, so there!
Soul seems a bit disturbed. I always thought I was a great scythe meister like my mother was. How can I suddenly be expelled?
What's up with Maka? She seems kind of down.
Black Star, aren't you at least a little worried about all this?
Around here! Where the hell are you hiding?
Hey, Soul, why don't we go piss on Sid's grave? What do you think about that?
Yeah, and while we're at it, why don't we take a dump on it too? Come on,
come
zombie,
on,
get out
come
here!
on out.
Don't make
We're
us come
gonna feed you
find
a
you!
pulp.
We know you're
Here's
around.
the
So stupid.
Are you scared to find us?
Yeah,
Okay,
Are you
you
scared?
can start now.
Oh shoot.
Maka!
Are you scared, girl? I think you are.
That's what Sid's become.
Guess so.
Maka, Soul, Black Star, Tsubaki. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night.
The freak.
How have you been and all that? I always tried to remember my manners. That's the kind of man I was.
Tsubaki, let's get ready to end this guy.
Right.
And so it begins.
Tell me, Sid, why are you doing this?
Ding, dong, dong, ding. Being a zombie's amazing. There are so many more things I can get away with now. Class is in session. I always was a man to start class right with the bell. Punctuality is important.
This will be fun. I get to teach you a lesson now, teacher. And since it's coming from me, you know it'll be a big one.
We don't want to be expelled, so we'll take your extra lesson. But I gotta say, I don't know what we're gonna learn from a decaying piece of flesh.
If you become a zombie, then death no longer looms over you. You can escape from fear and be free.
That's wrong and you know it. You were never the type of man who would say that.
You'll understand when you're dead.
Black Star, there'll be no need to thank me for the lesson. It's on the house.
I never was the kind of man to hold back. I recommend you just give up. You one-star Meisters don't have a chance of beating me.
I'm hungry. Can't we just get his damn zombie soul already?
Sid's right, he is very strong. One-star Meisters like us can't compete with him. When he was alive, he was designated a 3-star Meister.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, Sid, if you keep swinging your tombstone around like that, you might get into your fat head and die again.
It's my tombstone. I can use it however I want, can't I? Now then, kids, it's time for second period. Ding, dong, dong, ding. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, when this lesson is over, you're all gonna die.
Then I guess we'll be cutting class today. Think I'll go home and take a nice hot bath. Oh, this is so boring. Maybe I should take some classes too. I bet Maka and Soul are having lots of fun right now.
What's wrong? Why aren't you working together? You have to establish a connection between the souls of Weapon and Meister.
You're giving advice to the enemy?
I've always been an enthusiastic educator. That's the kind of man I was. And now I'll teach you how to die. A living end.
Black Star! Sid was a knife meister. But even without his blade, the way he fights, that tombstone is all he needs. So this is a 3-star Meister.
Ding, dong, dong, ding. Looks like class is over. Ready to die yet, girl? Well, what do you say? Aren't you afraid of dying? If you become a zombie, then you'll be free from that fear of death forever.
Ugh, my head is killing me. Your preaching is starting to give me a headache, you damn zombie. I'm not listening to any lesson of yours. It doesn't matter what you say. Who's gonna pay attention to a rotting corpse like you? As long as there's a big star like me around! Being the 3-star Meister doesn't matter! I am...
He aimed for the solar plexus, the weakest point in the center of the body.
That was a nice attack. As one would expect from a dark assassin like Blackstar.
Tsubaki, shuriken mode. Right. You can't run away!
As if I'd even try.
Maka, he's coming.
A living? What the? She avoided it with such a narrow margin for error.
People need fear to survive. We experience it so that we can grow stronger.
If she wasn't afraid in this situation, I'd call that reckless. But Maka has the courage to fight in spite of the fear.
Maka. Let's do what he said. See if you can match my soul's wavelength.
But that hasn't worked for us a single time before.
So what? This is us. We can do it.
Let's go! Soul Resonance!
If I remember right, they don't get it.
The legendary super skill of the Scythe Meister. Witch Hunter!
Oh, she slipped.
Trying to kill us? What the hell, Marco? Nice! This is all your fault! Do it right, idiot!
What? You've got to be kidding me! Why is this my fault? You're the idiot here getting mad at me for nothing! Die!
Die! How can you say that?
That was incredible power.
My baby!
I wanted to do it without his super skill. I just wanted to do things the simple way. Huh? He's gone.
No. He's hiding underground.
No.
He's down there?
I see.
Damn! He dodged our attack again.
Now, Blackstar.
Yeah, I got it. What Sid's doing now is using the first of the assassin's rules.
Dissolve in the darkness and erase your breath. Wait for an opening to attack your target.
Tsubaki, let's get a step ahead of this guy. Right. You stop me faster. You're not going to upstage me in this performance.
Blackstar's movements seem different from usual.
Only one man is going to die in this graveyard. And it's not going to be me. Trap Star. Assassin's rule number 2. Concentrate on the target. If I listen carefully, I can hear his soul's wave. I can pick it up through Tsubaki.
His breathing stopped.
And now?
Trap Star activate! I think that it's about time to send you back to the grave. You really stink.
What are you doing? Tying me up along with this guy!
I wouldn't have to if you didn't get in my way.
So far, so good. Maybe it's time to take a break from this.
So now they just have to find the person who turned Sid into a zombie, right?
That's right.
Who's responsible? Do you know?
Hmm.
He's He's no ordinary enemy, is he?
You're familiar with my current weapon, right? Death Scythe? And I assume that you have at least heard of the Meister who trained him.
Yeah. It was Maka's mother, wasn't it? What about her?
Actually, that's not quite right. Maka's mother was Death Scythe's second partner. He had another.
So that means this person was his first.
Yes, the man behind this is Dr. Frankenstein. And not only was he Death Scythe's first partner, he was also unquestionably the greatest Meister to ever graduate from the Academy.
He's so
Can't
freaking
seem to get my head on
freaky.
straight. I give up. Too tired.
He's here.
Okay, next episode.
A sound soul dwells
Dwells
within
in
a
the
sound mind
and
and
the sound body.
Was unquestionably the greatest Meister to ever graduate from the Academy, Dr. Frankenstein. He's a tough one.
So this Meister was your weapon Death Scythe's first partner.
And wait, you sent a group of students to go collect his soul?
He should send you, big sis. You could do it.
Only if I really felt like dying. You are overestimating me a little bit, Patty. I wouldn't last 2 seconds.
These are remedial lessons, right? Aren't you asking a bit too much? You know what's going to happen. They'll die.
They won't.
So this is where we find Stein. Let's hurry and finish this guy off. I'm ready for these lessons to be over. He even put zigzag stitches on his laboratory.
Explode.
Interesting architecture. What 9 is.
Something's coming out of there.
Hi.
Damn it. Still doesn't feel quite right. Maybe that'll take care of it. Okay. I'm gonna try that again.
Shouldn't someone stop him?
But we just met him. Isn't that rude?
I'd like to see what happens next.
Yeah, so would I.
God dang it.
Is this guy for real? Shape of the soul. And to the ultimate Meister, Stein?
Was there something you kids needed me for?
Yeah, if you're really Dr. Stein.
You did this. You're the one who turned Sid into a zombie.
Oh. So that's it. I'm guessing you guys are all students from the academy then.
Why did you do this? Revenge? A grudge?
No, nothing like that. I have a simpler motive. Experimentation and observation. That's all a true scientist cares about. And I am a scientist. Everything in the world is an experimental test subject. Of course, that includes myself as well.
Hey, do you feel that, Soul? I think something strange is happening.
Huh? Like what?
Your soul's wavelengths aren't very stable. What's more, they're quite different from one another.
I see one soul that is careless and arrogant, and one that is earnest and strong-willed. They appear to be in resonance, but they aren't.
What the hell? You mean you can see the soul of someone who's still alive? In that case, you must be a Meister.
He was able to read the character of the souls too. Only the best Meisters can do that.
So what? Maka, you can see souls clearly like that too, right?
Oh, of course I can.
Your soul seems confused by that last statement. How cute.
Shut up! Quit it! Stop looking at my soul, you creep!
Yeah, shut up, little doctor man. No one wants to hear you talk anymore. Yahoo! How about we change the subject to a more interesting conversation topic? Like me, for example.
When did he...
Who cares if you can see souls? What does that matter, huh? Not like you're gonna see anything interesting. As far as I'm concerned, the only soul worth looking at is mine.
Yours is an interesting one. Your soul is extremely self-centered and more than a little bit wild. It must be rather difficult to find a partner with a soul that's compatible with your own, isn't it?
No more talking.
Hmm? Ah, yes, I see it now. You must be the Wild One's partner. You're always willing to compromise and possess a very accepting nature. It makes sense that you're the one who's able to cooperate with his soul's wavelength.
Who do you think you are, old man?
Now that I've collected the necessary initial data from all of you, I think we're ready to begin the experiment.
Looks like we've run out of sake!
You drink so fast I can hardly keep up. Hold on, just a sec. Pumpkin.
Blair, you're already so good at this, and it's only your third day working here. I would have guessed you've been here forever.
Really? Aw, thank you. You went to the school today, didn't you? How'd it go? How were things with Maka?
She ignored me.
Oh, poor thing.
It doesn't matter what I do, she just gets angry.
Maka is such a darling girl. Anyway, your divorce from her mother was finalized last month, wasn't it? It's time to move on. Let's see if we can cheer you up, okay?
What do I have to be cheerful about? Custody goes to the mother. My wife, no, my ex-wife won't let me contribute anything, no alimony or medical expenses. What could I ever be to Maka now? I'm a father without any fatherly duties.
Doesn't mean you're not her dad. Being a parent is about more than just money, isn't it? You should fight for her.
But spending money is a way of expressing love too, right? It's so frustrating not being able to do anything for her.
Okay, then think about it this way. With all that extra money, you'll be able to indulge in your bad habits more than usual. Plus, maybe we can even find you a new wife. Let's get going.
I can't do that. I've never even thought about remarrying. This is the worst day I've had since I was assigned Stein as a partner.
This is not good, Blair, really. You're depressing the customer.
You must be Scythemeister Maka.
Oh, my face!
Let's see, Scythemeister Maka. Something's familiar about that name. If I could just put my finger on it. Ah! Your mother was a Meister and your spirit's little daughter, aren't you?
It was an absolute hell. The time I spent as his partner.
Who's Spirit?
That's what my father was called before he became a death scythe. But I want to know how you knew about that.
I can still remember even now. He looked so peaceful in his sleep.
That guy, he did experiments on my body. He used me as a lab rat while I was sleeping. And this went on for 5 years.
Wow, for 5 years? I can't believe you didn't notice anything.
Oh, wow. You must have been really stupid back then.
The only strange thing I noticed was that new scars would appear on my body every day. If my ex-wife had figured out what was going on, he might still be doing things to me. I can't stand to think about it even now.
Ah, so you are indeed Spirit's darling little daughter, and the daughter of the woman who ended my greatest experiment. I wonder what kind of subject you'd make.
But you were Stein's weapon partner for 5 whole years, weren't you? Doesn't that mean your soul must have been compatible with his?
You don't understand. It doesn't matter. If he has any interest in a weapon, he can easily master it. He's much stronger and smarter than my wife. Sorry, ex-wife. The one who made me into a death scythe.
Stein's mad, but he's a genius.
It's just a tap. We can block it.
Okay. What did he...
What the hell did he do to me?
I don't believe this. Sure, magic weapons have valuable physical attack properties, but primarily a Meister needs a weapon to channel his soul wavelength. But that man, he can attack with his soul directly. He doesn't need a weapon to access his power.
Yep. The relationship between Meister and weapon is a lot like the relationship between a guitar and an amplifier. On its own, an electric guitar is only capable of emitting a small noise. But when you connect the guitar to an amplifier, you enhance the sound waves, and the result is much more powerful than before. Witch Hunter, the technique that Maka used in the battle against Sid, is a perfect example of this. Even if she did fail with it in the end. But in Stein's case, he can use the guitar to make a huge noise without an amplifier.
That's incredible. I can only imagine how strong he must be when he does use a weapon.
Let's see here. How should I begin my experiment?
What's wrong, Maka? Chill out. Your soul waves are completely chaotic. Wait, Maka! That was a dumb move! Maka!
You have lovely skin, simply lovely. Where do you think I should insert the knife first? Let's see if I can turn your smooth skin into sandpaper.
You're about to need a new pair of glasses, bastard! But you have already forgotten that I'm here!
Easily.
You're not the only one who can use soul waves to attack without a weapon!
What?
Let's go, big wave!
Amazing. He can do that?
He may appear to be a child, but Blackstar's soul wavelength is incredibly large. And for his age, he's a genius at using the direct soul attack against an opponent. Still, it won't do him much good in this fight.
A surprise from the wild boy.
What the hell is going on? This is useless.
You deflected my soul attack.
Don't you remember how I checked your soul data when you first arrived here? When I did that, I familiarized myself with your soul's wavelength, so now I can adjust mine so that they match. When the wavelengths are the same, they cancel each other out, so your attack is powerless. You see, in the exact moment you attacked, we temporarily bonded. It's like the connection between a Meister and his weapon.
A human can actually accomplish that.
It's only possible if the human has a soul that is incredibly flexible. Stein does. That's one of the reasons that he is so difficult to defeat in a fight.
That was a fun experiment. Now it's my turn.
Leave him alone!
Blackstar!
This is too much. They need help. Let's go.
Okay, sure.
Let's go!
Kid, you can get involved. This is a test for them to complete on their own. Besides, you're a Grim Reaper. You're not a student here.
All right. Then in that case, as of this moment, consider me enrolled. Dad, I would appreciate it if you would register me for classes. Liz, Patty.
Yes, kid!
Hey, all of you, come back here. Oh, my.
What did he do?
Tsubaki, you know that I was never a man to run away, but you shouldn't fight a battle that cannot be won. You should go.
Damn you, Stein, you won't get away with this. I'll kill you! Right, let's go and get him, Maka.
No way.
What's wrong?
This is impossible.
girl can see my soul, huh?
I can't. The difference between us is too great.
Hey, come on! What's wrong with you, Maka?
I can't. He'll defeat me.
No, I can't go on like this. I should die.
I get to do this some more.
How could this happen? Did I really forget to fold the tip of the toilet paper into a triangle?
You don't know if you forgot? You always do, so why would you forget this time? You really are a prissy little girl sometimes. Seriously, kid. If you don't hurry and snap out of it, those kids are gonna die. Who cares about what happened with the toilet paper?
How could you not care? Oh, failure. A complete failure. What kind of Grim Reaper am I if I can't even remember to fold the toilet paper? I can't take over my father's position. What kind of son am I? He'll probably disown me.
That's not true, kid. You
Patty
take
is
over and you'll probably be the best Grim Reaper ever. You know what we should do? Run right over there to that creepy laboratory and save those kids. Come on, let's go!
No.
What? Why?
What if I didn't fold the toilet paper? Something like that could ruin my life forever. I can't be defeated by toilet paper. If I turn my back on this, I shouldn't be allowed to live anymore.
Then die already!
What's the matter with you, Maka? Why are you just sitting there? Get up!
Shut up! You wouldn't be acting so tough if you could see the shape of his soul like I can.
You're wrong! I wouldn't care, Maka! All you saw was a single soul, right? You didn't see your future. You can't give up before you even fight. You're supposed to turn me into the strongest Death Scythe ever. You don't want that worthless father of yours to outshine us, do you? Look up and listen to me. Do you hear me, Maka? I'm talking to you! Good, now look over there and tell me what you see. He's been waiting patiently for you to finish this temper tantrum. Isn't that so polite of the good Dr. Stein? Come on, if we die cool.
Sorry about that. I'm better now.
No problem.
Let's go! Soul Resonance!
The resonance of the souls. Meister and weapon harmonize. The Meister passes soul waves to the weapon. The weapon then magnifies the waves and passes them back. They repeat this process until they create a soul wave more powerful than either is alone.
Let's get up until we reach our limit.
Yeah, okay.
I'm impressed. She can use the Witch Hunter when she's still so young. You're putting everything into one hit? Come on! Let's see exactly how much your souls can handle.
The legendary super skill of the Scythe Meister. Witch Hunter!
You can control the Witch Hunter too. But I'm afraid your skills are too rough.
Soul.
You managed to remain conscious.
Back away. I won't let you touch my Meister.
In that case, I'll start with you. You earned a passing grade. Good job.
Huh?
Your extra lessons have been completed. You gave up your own body to protect your Meister. That's all you need to earn a pass from me.
Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear the first time. I'll say it again. Huh?
This was all planned out by Lord Death. He asked me to do him a favor. He wanted me to help you with these extra lessons.
But if you were in on it, why did you kill Black Star?
I bet you think you're a funny guy, huh?
He's still alive. But what about Sid the Zombie?
Ah, yes, sorry about all this. Back when I was alive, I was definitely a man who would never tell a lie. But a lot of things have changed since then.
Oh, you don't say. Then what the hell was the point of all this? To see if you could scare us to death?
Seriously?
But you're better now than before, aren't you?
It was just a test. But I confess it was fun scaring you kids like that. You should have seen your faces.
Seriously sadistic.
Hey, everyone. I'm sure you're all tired. Why don't you spend the night in my laboratory?
That's a big fat no!
I'm still worn out from last night.
I dreamt Stein was using me in his experiments.
Tsubaki! Was Stein a bigger star than me yesterday?
Seriously?
I wonder if they've hired a new teacher to replace Sid yet. Hey, maybe your dad will be our teacher again.
No, anyone but him.
All right, class. Are we ready to get started?
This isn't funny.
No.
This might be the first time I've actually wanted to see my father.
Damn, that guy sure knows how to get attention.
We're going to start by dissecting some frogs. Should be pretty exciting.
Freaking Stein. Well, I'm gonna move on to the next episodes. So, see you